just another face of human imagination. It's deeper than you think, a twisted manifestation, a moment between moments where the lines start to blur. Reality and unreality colliding into her, in a place where neither God nor the devil holds the crown. Just a sickened imagination burning everything down. I don't know when her mind crossed his reality's track, but from that fateful night there was no turning back. Two worlds so distant, yet they're locked in a cage. They became one being as he turned the page. Face to face, eye to eye, a spark became a flame. For her, a fatal journey. For him, a psycho game. A temporary madness where time forgot its place. Locked in a second, staring at a faceless shape. Tell me what's the purpose of the night, when the darkness swallows up the light. Caught inside the fantasy you made, watching every single memory fade. You can run, but you can't escape the ghost when you're trapped inside the shadow of the faceless host.
He followed her footsteps, slow, keeping his distance. Through the noise of the fairground, breaking resistance. She bought a piece of cloth, he didn't care what it meant. He just tracked her to her doorstep, knowing where the night went. Midnight strikes, the shadows wrap around her home, but the darkness in his mind is where he's never alone. They're connected now, at least that's what he believes. He breaks the lock, steps inside, and she suffocates and grieves. He drags her down to the cave where the dying light grows old, where another broken girl is freezing in the cold, staring at a piece of bread, waiting for the blow. He puts the cloth over their heads and lets the consciousness go. Tell me what's the purpose of the night, when the darkness swallows up the light. Caught inside the fantasy you made, watching every single memory fade. You can run, but you can't escape the ghost when you're trapped inside the shadow of the faceless host. More girls, more disappearances. He's chasing the thrill. Chasing the thrill. More darkness in his mind. He just wants the kill. Wants the kill. Trying to revive the fantasy, trying to run from his own disgrace, but you can't look away when you're staring at your own face until the final night. He took the victim's place. He took the final It's time for sunlight. It's Tell me what's the purpose of the night, when the darkness swallows up the light. Caught inside the fantasy he made, watching every single memory fade. He tried to run from himself, but it's way too late. Now he's trapped inside the shadow of the faceless host. He was running from himself. He finally escaped.
But by the time he took those last two lives, it was already too